Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors Trade. Today, we've got a massive update that has every single Warriors fan buzzing. I'm talking about breaking news involving Jonathan Kuminga, an insider report that's making serious noise around the league, and the growing wave of free agency rumors that could shake up Golden State's future in a huge way. This is one of those updates you don't want to miss because the ripple effects could change how the front office builds around Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and the rest of the core moving forward. So, grab your popcorn because this one is going to get wild. The first thing we've got to dive into is Jonathan Kuminga. Their Warriors insider update that just dropped is stirring up more questions than answers. For months now, we've been watching Kuminga blossom into one of the most important young pieces on this roster. He's shown flashes of star potential, not just as a defender with crazy athleticism, but as a scorer who can attack the rim with the ferocity this team desperately needs. But what came out today has fans wondering, will Kuminga's long-term future actually be in Golden State? Or are we inching closer to a dramatic decision from the front office? According to the report, Warriors executives have been internally debating how to balance Kuminga's rising role with their commitment to the veterans who built this dynasty. On one hand, Kuminga has made it clear he wants to be more than just a role player. He wants minutes, touches, and the chance to grow into a star. On the other hand, the Warriors are still living in a win-now mode, trying to squeeze every ounce of championship contention out of Steve's prime years. That clash of timelines is what makes this insider update so fascinating. Because the report suggests that behind closed doors, Golden State is actively considering whether they can afford to keep Kuminga long-term without either moving other pieces or committing to him as a foundational part of the next era. Now, the crazy part is that the insider didn't just stop there. They added that several rival executives are already circling the situation like sharks. Teams know that if Golden State doesn't commit to Kuminga, he could become one of the hottest trade assets on the market. Think about it. A 22-year-old wing with elite athleticism, defensive versatility, and a growing offensive game. That's the type of player rebuilding teams dream about, and even contenders would love to plug him in as a two-way force. But here's where things get even more dramatic. The free agency rumors swirling around the Warriors right now tied directly into this Kuminga situation. The front office has been linked to multiple veteran free agents who could help bolster the bench and provide immediate production. But every signing, every contract, every move they make is going to affect how much flexibility they have to pay Kuminga in the near future. If they go all in on veterans right now, it could send a clear message to Kuminga that his long-term spot isn't as secure as fans might think. And let's be honest, Dub Nation, we've seen this story play out before. Remember how the Warriors once had to decide between developing James Wiseman or leaning on the veterans? We know how that ended. Wiseman is gone, traded away because the team didn't have the patience to wait out his development curve. Now, Kuminga is a totally different story because he's already showing star potential. But the dilemma is eerily similar. The front office has to choose between riding with the youth or maximizing every last chance at a championship in the Curry-Draymond window. The free agency chatter adds another layer of spice to this. Rumors are linking Golden State to wings and forwards who could potentially eat into Kuminga's minutes. Names have surfaced ranging from veteran 3-and-D specialists to athletic scorers who could fit Steve Kerr's motion offense. While no deal is confirmed, the sheer fact that the Warriors are sniffing around those types of players is making fans nervous. Because if you're targeting another wing, what does that say about your confidence in Kuminga? Is it simply about depth, or is it a sign that the team isn't fully ready to hand him the keys? But let's not forget the financial side of things. Golden State's ownership has already shown that they're willing to spend big, But the new CBA and luxury tax penalties are tightening the screws. Keeping Kuminga long-term won't come cheap. He's set to command a major extension in the next couple of years if his trajectory continues upward. So the question becomes, will Joel Liob and the ownership group bite the bullet and pay whatever it takes to keep him, or will they cash in his trade value while it's sky high? That's where the free agency moves become crucial. Because if the Warriors load up on veteran contracts now, it could severely limit how much flexibility they have to build around Kuminga later. Now, one of the most intriguing parts of this whole situation is Kuminga's mindset. Insiders close to the team have noted that Kuminga has grown more vocal about his role. He doesn't just want to be a bench spark anymore. He wants to be a cornerstone. That competitive fire is exactly what makes him so promising. But it's also what could lead to tension if the team doesn't give him what he's asking for. We've seen countless young stars around the league grow frustrated when they feel stuck behind veterans. And if Golden State isn't careful, that could be the road they're heading down. But here's the flip side, and it's something Dub Nation needs to seriously consider. Kuminga's growth has also reignited hope for the Warriors' future beyond Curry. Think about it. When Steve eventually retires, when Raymond eventually steps away, you need someone to carry the torch. Kuminga has the potential to be that guy, but only if the team fully invests in him. That's why this insider update feels like more than just routine news. It feels like a potential turning point for the franchise. Now, let's shift into the broader free agency landscape, because this is where things start to get even spicier. The Warriors have been linked to a handful of interesting names, and while nothing is official, the buzz is growing louder. Rumors suggest that Golden State could be eyeing a defensive-minded guard who can take pressure off Curry, a veteran big who can help on the glass. And yes, even another forward who could compete with Kuminga for minutes. What makes this summer so pivotal is that it's not just about adding talent. It's about sending a message. If the Warriors go hard after free agents who overlap with Kuminga's role, the writing could be on the wall. But if they focus instead on complementary pieces that highlight Kuminga's strengths, that would be a massive sign that the organization is ready to fully unleash him. So, let me throw it to you guys. Do you think the Warriors should go all in on Kuminga and make him the future face of the team? Or do you think they should trade him while his value is high to chase another title with Steph? And when it comes to free agency, which type of player do you think the Warriors need most right now? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this debate is going to be heating up all summer. That's it for today's video, but trust me, this is just the beginning. The Kuminga update is massive. The free agency rumors are wild, and the Warriors' future is hanging in the balance. If you want to stay locked in with every single update, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a single story. Until next time, Dub Nation, stay tuned, stay passionate, and as always, let's go Warriors.